Hello guys, and welcome back to another FIFA 22 Portsmouth created career mode. So we're not doing too well. We haven't won since the opening game of the season. We've only got 8 points after 6 games. The only victory happened when we won away on the first game of the season at Watford when it was 3-0. So not really playing very well. We haven't lost, which is not too bad, but I think we've picked up 5 draws in a row, so hopefully we can change that. We've got a game away at Huddersfield to start us off with, a team that actually were bottom of the league. They haven't won yet this season, so we all know how this will turn out. Sometimes the bottom teams do actually do quite well, but it's a midweek game away from home. I didn't like the kits because Huddersfield had an awful blue kit. We've got white. And yeah, just really disappointed that they have not put our third kit in it. Kind of a kit clash, but not really much that we can do about that. So hopefully we can get the win that we really need and hopefully kick on our season in the Championship as Huddersfield get us underway. But the first chance did actually come to Huddersfield. Really good footwork, really good through ball, and it's actually a really decent save from Ian as Dan comes across tried to clear it, but actually really didn't. And then Ian had to make another good save from the Huddersfield Jordan Rhodes, who is a good striker nonetheless. And then we actually didn't really create anything, but it took half an hour for our first chance, which we actually did take. Paul with an absolutely sensational strike up and over the goalkeeper. I think on replay when I saw it, the keeper should have saved it, should have tipped it over the bar, but I think it has that much dip on it that it didn't trouble the goalkeeper, just went up and over and into the back of the net, and we actually do take a lead 1-0, and then we should have gone, I think, probably 2-0 up really. We had a couple of chances, but the best one fell to Tommy. This time the keeper actually does save it and tip it around the post. Nothing come from the corner, and then here we're breaking away and Tommy gives it away when B was through one-on-one there with his defender, but because Tommy gave it away, we're put under the cosh, out of position, and Huddersfield scored on literally 93 minutes, 30 seconds over the added time, and Huddersfield grab an equaliser. So really disappointing because that means it's now, I think, 6 draws in a row, and we just seem to can't find that winning formula. I think in all the other games we've actually been in front for such a long time, but just not killing teams off and allowing them to come back in. Bristol City was our next home game, and Naki Wells was the joint top goal scorer already early on in the season, so all eyes was on him. And he actually had a really good chance to give Bristol City the lead. Poor defending from us here, but actually it fell to Vyman. It's a good save. I think the Bristol City midfielder there should have shot instead of taking a touch. And then again, Bristol City come forward. They were all over us. Again, Sov making another good save. And yeah, we were really against the back of the walls. I didn't expect Bristol City to come here and play the way that they did. But yeah, they generally did. Naki Wells again had a chance, plays it to Vyman, back to Naki Wells. And of course, the top goal scorer scores after the hour mark. So work for us to do. Gone from behind. And we actually could have gone 2-0 down here. Ryan caught out was a really good save from Sov. Cleared. But as the Bristol City defender or shot hits my defender, it actually hit Chris's arm. Naki Wells the chance to go 2-0 up. Sov actually makes a really good save from the penalty. And then up the other end, as soon as that happened, we broke from the corner. Bristol City couldn't get back. Novia played a good ball through to Mikey, and it's a really good finish from Mikey to score. And he's not actually scoring because of the goal scoring list. It showed everyone up to 3 goals. So Mikey's actually not scoring many goals this season. Into the over added time, the ref only added 2 minutes on, gave Bristol City another penalty. They actually took Naki Wells off. I don't know why, but gave it to Vyman. I went the other way, and Sov makes a double penalty save in one game. And probably keeps us the points that we didn't really deserve. We didn't really play that well, but we'll take a point, and it is another draw for us. Away at Sheffield Wednesday, who come up with us last season. Ryan Stillwell, of all people, breaking forward, was the furthest man forward. Normally it's me or Mikey or B on the wing, but Ryan broke from left back all the way through and scored after 10 minutes to give us a 1-0 lead after 10 minutes. Here, Ian makes a really good save, but it's poor defending. You've got Dan and Novio over one defender or one striker, and he jumps highest to head home and make it 1-1. So again, pegged back another draw. Looks like it's going to be 7 draws in a row, but Novio puts in a really good cross over the defender into Mikey. I don't know why the keeper came out. Wrong choice for him. Mikey nearly actually missed it. I think it hit the top of the bar and went in, but nonetheless it hit the bar and went in, lucky for us. And then into added time, I wanted to waste a lot of time, but it kind of took the corner for me. But nonetheless, Mikey was up and headed it into the far corner to make it 3-1, and that would seal our first victory since the opening day of the season. So I think that's 7 games or 8 games that we finally won in, and it sets off a lot of players jumping on each other to celebrate hopefully a first victory in there. Sheffield Wednesday did push people forward, but here B did really well, wins it back into Mikey, past the defender, little flick on the outside of his foot. He's the only man running. I was just going to run down the clock. You can see the fitness bar going down, but when Mikey's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, he's never going to miss that, and seals it to make it 4-1 to us, and also grabs a hat-trick for himself. So hopefully now that's Mikey's starting scoring this season, but more importantly, it's the victory that we really needed, and it kind of shows because that's our first win since the opening game of the season, but Sheffield Wednesday come up with us, so it really doesn't surprise me that we're not maybe Championship ready. We're definitely not Premier League ready, but we have a chance to see against that when we play Tottenham, who are of course not in great form in real life. They made a couple of changes, but they played Lloris, Holbjerg started, I think Kane was in there as well, Bergwijn, so they kind of had a strong team, as much as we had our second string team out. Kian, Jax was starting, you've got Alfie and everyone like that also starting as well, but we could have gone 1-0 up. Ocean should have scored, sliced across it on the far left and missed a great chance to go 1-0 up. And then before half time, really poor goal to concede. Alfie diving, Remy on the line, not really doing much. Alfie blaming someone else, but I think it was Alfie's fault. He dived for the ball, but didn't really do enough to save it. And then straight after half time, again, another set piece. 2 goals conceded from set pieces. I think it's Højbjerg this time gets his goal to make it 2-0. And then, more annoyingly, 10 minutes later, he wanted the short corner. He didn't actually do the short corner, brought Ocean out of the defence, and then left Harry Kane for a free header to make it 3-0, and pretty much that was game over out of the cup. But we did give the travelling fans something to celebrate. Jack's pulling it back, and Ocean just getting a toe to it to make it 3-1. But hopefully, that's the comeback on. But it wasn't meant to be, especially against a good Tottenham side. We had a chance. Joe, good shot. It's a really good save. Should be putting it back. Got 3 people in there. A little bit greedy from him, but when you're 3-1 down, you need to get back in the game. And then here, laid across, and Song, who came off the bench to wrap up the game and make it 4-1. Not that they didn't really need to bring him on, but they did. We actually pulled another one back. Mikey with a powerful header. So that's 5 goals in this game, all scored from corners or set pieces. So both teams to worry about in defence. But again, it was our second string team. If you got Dan and Chris at the back, maybe we might have kept them out. Maybe a different goalkeeper as well, Alfie being short. But nonetheless, it definitely shows that we're not Premier League ready when we lose that much to Tottenham anyway. So back to the Championship, and Reading at home. We had a good chance here. Mikey with a volley. It smashes off the defender and then hits the post. Mikey probably couldn't believe his luck where he had 2 chances to score. Here, Reading went for an overhead kick. I don't know why. He could have headed that back across the goal, tried to be acrobatic, and missed the target completely. And then here, I thought Chris did enough, but he kept it in. Turned Novio inside out. Really good feet, and don't know what my defence were doing. Just standing and watching him do his fancy flicks. Sov makes a really good save, but then we break here from B into Nil, just dragging it through. You can see what Mikey does. He takes a defender away. Nil unleashes it, an absolute rocket. Hits it under the side of the bar. Lucky for us, it bounces back over the line before hitting the bar again. But Neil, against a team that he really hates, he doesn't really like Reading, being an Oxford-born boy, big rivalry there. Here, I gave away a penalty. I didn't think, when playing, I didn't think it was a penalty. I thought Dan won the ball. I really didn't think it was a penalty. I don't know why the ref gave it. I got the ball there and he fell over my legs, but nonetheless, Sov had a chance to save it. I pressed random buttons and it showed Sov saying bring it to him, but he put it wide of the target, and we win again. So hopefully that's back-to-back home, or back-to-back league win, should I say. Away at Cardiff midweek. No one really likes going to Cardiff. We go 1-0 down early on. Could have gone 2-0 down. Really good save from Ian to clear it away. But yeah, Cardiff were really good. We got a bit of luck. I had a shot. Keeper spilled it. Fell to Mikey. Never going to miss that. And we have to settle with a point. away from home. But again, it's unbeaten. Another draw, I know, which is really annoying. That's 8 draws for us, only 3 wins all season. But I guess more importantly, we've not lost yet, which is not too bad. Burnley are leading the way with Watford, who actually we did beat, but of course you can see the draws, only 2 and 1 between them. A couple of 5 draws there as well, but us with 8 draws, we need to change that, as we got Norwich at the start of the next month, before having a difficult period. There you can see Mikey, 8 goals in the Championship. He started finally scoring off his hat-trick. I've got 3, Neil's got 3, Ocean's got 2. A couple of people on 1, Brian, Alex B, Paul and Tommy all on 1. Ian is leading the clean sheets. He actually has 1 Sov with 3, Alfie with none. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.